Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of Sanctuary, the store, the show, the podcast where we actually talk about comic books. Yes. And I cannot believe it. We did, in fact, do it. We have made it to episode 2. There was an unfortunate part of me that was like, oh, God, people are going to hate this, and we're just not going to do a second episode. But no, I want to make sure to start this episode out by saying thank you. A lot of people helped, just showed their support, like a ton, and a lot of people who are regulars here at the store watched, and when they came by yesterday, they were like, I really loved it, thank you, it was great, and so thank you everyone who watched it. Shout out to my cousin and my aunt who were one of the first people to watch it when I said it to them, and I know we'll be watching this. Yep. So I said that to scare you two specifically.
Also, I want to shout out my friend Jeremy, who shouted us out on his channel.
Yes, thank you.
Big shout out, thank you.
Yes.
Shout outs. Shout out to the wife at home. Thank you for watching and watching the whole hour-long podcast. Shout out to Joseph.
Yes,
shout out to Joseph.
He came by and asked for Doom Quest because we talked about it.
New customer, dude is awesome. Excited to have him and his wife in our community and reading Doom Quest.
Yeah,
freaking sick.
It's good because it's a good book.
Shout out to my mom. She literally found this. I don't know how she found it.
You didn't send it to her?
No. It was the love of a mother that brought her to that video, and she watched the entire thing and she said, I love it. And I was like, amazing, thank you. Yeah. Love you, Mom. Thank you. Yeah.
My dad hasn't even still watched it yet. Really? I've called him like twice and be like, hey Dad, have you watched the episode yet?
I'll get to it when I'm ready.
I was a little bummed that when I called him yesterday, he's like, no, I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I was like, oh, that's fine. Man. So if he does watch it and he watches this one, I hope you feel bad.
Yeah.
No, I love you. I talk all the time about how much I love my dad.
True. Yep. That is very true.
Goated.
Well, Parker's dad, you are loved.
Don't worry. Listen, he'll be here. He's also a photographer, and so whenever he comes by, I asked him if he could do photos for us for the show. We can use his production material and stuff. So
we should make a calendar.
I agree, dude. Could we do a swimsuit calendar?
Oh my god!
It would require purchasing a swimsuit.
Yeah.
Dude.
It would all the
swimsuit
calendar. It would all be like 1950s full one piece bathing suits. I don't think any of us are that confident.
I'm doing a rogue Savage Land. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh man. So yeah, but it's been a crazy week just because I've learned a lot through the editing process. I
can't imagine because it was like an entire new thing. You're just like,
I've never edited audio before like that. And there's still things in there that I need to learn. Like obviously the audio for the first episode was not perfect, and I'm gonna try much better with this one to make it crisp and good.
I thought it was amazing.
I appreciate it.
Yep.
And just learning that Spotify's a pain in the butt to upload to. I learned that firsthand yesterday. Did you guys know Spotify allows you to upload MP4s now? The audio platform? That's cool. I spent 20 minutes re-rendering the whole first episode into an MP3 for nothing. That was a nightmare.
It was for memories.
How was y'all's weeks?
It's all about the grind.
No, not bad. I've been behind the scenes pushing this thing.
You have. Yeah. This man has been boots on the ground.
I think every single comment that has been put on anything, I commented on something and it didn't have my name on it, so he was like, "Thank you for watching the show. You should watch the next one." And I was like, "I'm gonna be in it." Trust.
I have replied to every single comment.
Man, I appreciate that.
Awesome, seriously.
No, I like the passion that has been shown from all four of us on this. It just it makes me know we're doing the right thing.
I agree.
The goal is to comment on every comment now, because hopefully eventually I will not be able to do so.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be sad though. I'll be sad the day you don't do that. That'll be our our Hollywood drama moment when we get too big and our we start like doing a copious amount of cocaine.
Pop star never stops.
Yeah.
I want to know Nathaniel, what is your limit? What is too much?
I have no idea.
Is it the hundreds? Is it...
10,000 comments.
Like,
You're gonna get on your
I'm like,
9,099.
I legitimately do not know. Like,
Okay, guys, you heard it here first. 1 million comments on the second video, and we'll just do those limits.
we gotta get Nathaniel to reach his what is the Dragon Ball Z quote?
it's over 9,000.
I don't know if that one. The like when he goes Super Saiyan, it's like no, it's like Super Saiyan 3. This is like limits beyond limits.
Oh, yeah.
I need that. I need Nathaniel Super Saiyan 3 moment.
Yeah, like,
Other things that have happened to me. I had this come in.
Oh, my God.
This for you, Nathaniel. I don't really.
yep, like run, like the Benson run. It's fine.
I finally had all. So I'm a big Cassandra Cain person, and I was on Whatnot after my car exploded, making purchases I probably shouldn't have. And I came across some guy's Whatnot, and he was just selling off like everything. It was a full like Batman show. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And then like one issue of the Cassandra Cain like 2000s Batgirl came up, and I was like, I haven't seen a single issue of this show up on the entirety. Yeah, you can look it up. Feel free. I haven't seen a single one of these show up on all of Whatnot, and I wanna end up collecting all of it. And it's all first print. And he said all of them have never been read. And if you look at the spines, it is true. I don't really care that much. That one's the one I bought. That 23 right there. Show that to the camera for me real quick if you can. Yes, that cover is beautiful.
That was a great cover.
And he was like, I felt a little bad because he was like, yeah, I'll give you all these for like $30. But then he was like, yeah, you see this weird lump on my neck? I need to pay my medical bills.
Oh, dang.
And I was like, sure, I'll give you $30 for them. And so that's 15 issues of the 23 issue 2000s Cassandra Cain run knocked out because someone needed his medical bills paid. And I was more than happy to help the guy out.
You heard it here first, guys. Parker is a scummy guy. No, I'm kidding.
Do you want this one? I don't know. I know you really like that run from World's Finest.
Let me check and see if I have some.
Yeah. Yeah, he threw that one in for free. It was issue 7 of Batman Superman, the new World's Finest run.
Oh, I do not have 7.
Do you want it?
Oh
yeah,
my
take
gosh,
it.
I would love it.
Sorry, Christian, I have
Parker.
nothing for you.
Have it.
Yeah, I got 15 issues of it, so I wanted to bring that for my little show and tell real quick.
I think I'm going to make this a really short conversation because this can go on forever. I seriously think Cassandra Cain might have the best outfit in the entirety of the Bat family.
Whoa. Like regular Batgirl?
Yes.
Like her original look?
Like that
Okay.
look, like the sewn up
I'm trying to make sure we're not talking about all of her terrible costumes that they tried to replace this
No,
one with.
That one, like, legitimately one of the best, like significance to her character, like having her mouth sewn up, like having all of that cut off, like just all of it, like patchwork and everything. Because I mean, if you think about Cassandra Cain as a character, it's a character who like did not even have the ability to speak for the majority of her life, was just like following orders, and she's being patched together by this family that doesn't even know her because her old family is just like her dad is a villain.
Yeah.
Like no one cares about her.
Mom sucks.
Exactly.
And is also a villain.
Like so good. Amazing.
No, yeah, Cassandra Cain is my favorite member of the Bat family. It's like neck and neck between her and Dick Grayson. And I know you're like, what about Batman? When I say Bat family, like Batman's like his own thing, you know?
It's like, okay, obviously Batman is like...
Yeah, number one. Yeah, but like Cassandra Cain is like, I love her so much. So when like I said, when this came by, I was like, no way I'm missing out on this.
No.
There's not a chance.
Great pickups.
And then, yeah, he threw in like 2 other Barbara Gordon Batgirl books. This is the Batman take. I think I know Nathaniel agrees on super much. I don't think Barbara Gordon should have ever taken back the role of Batgirl, like ever. Yeah, she should have just stayed Oracle. She's always better in the Oracle role, and especially as like a real mother figure to Cassandra Cain, which is really prevalent in these books. But yeah, that was not a major thing from the week. Any specific happened for y'all? That y'all would want to talk about, or do we want to move into our picks of the week?
I think my.
Oh no! Wait, news first. We have the news first. Sorry.
News segment.
Like, we have a very sick piece of news to.
Yeah. Who wants to be all excited?
Like, I
Dude, should it be
Noah.
Noah? What's the big news?
Well, Daniel Warren Johnson just announced his new book,
He finally.
and I don't know how to pronounce it yet.
It's Chain Kata.
Jankata. That's what it is.
I looked it up this
Space chicks with chainsaws.
Like, I cannot
Freaking
wait for
sick.
this book to make me cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny how they're marketing it, because it's a like, look at how cool this book is, and it's like, no, we know it's Daniel Warren Johnson.
with chainsaws.
That's
in
how he
space.
gets you, and then you read it, and you're like, "Whoa, this book was not what I was expecting."
I wish I would have been there whenever Murder Falcon was releasing, because it would have been like heavy metal, heavy metal monsters, and then you read it and you're like, oh, this is actually the saddest book I've ever read in my life. That's crazy.
It's
I know.
it is.
Same thing with Do a Powerbomb. It's like wrestling.
Yeah, it's like Japanese wrestling, like from the.
Universal wrestling.
From the demented mind that brought you Transformers, do a power bomb. Yeah.
Did y'all have y'all read his quote on the book yet? That Image released?
Not yet.
Would you like me to read it?
Go for it.
I looked it up earlier. So Image, this is from Image's website. They released this statement, or they released his quote. Ever since my start in comics, I've wanted to make a science fiction book that truly felt different from everything already out there, said Johnson. It was 2017 when I drew the first sketch of Luma, Chain Kata's main character. From that point, it took me 9 years to come up with a story that I felt was worthy of being on the stands, and Chain Kata is the end result of that journey. I have pushed myself narratively and artistically further than I ever have before, and I believe it shows in the pages you'll be reading this fall. Please join me for an epic like none other. The Chain awaits you. And it's coming out in November.
I cannot wait.
9 years this book has been in the work, apparently.
I wonder what the closest. I feel like, just from what I've seen so far, which is only like literally three drawings, and then just that.
There's they released a trailer that had a bunch of art in it.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
It's all just black and white inks. No colors yet. But Mike
Mike
Spicer
Spicer.
is on colors. The dynamic duo.
I'm wondering if it's gonna be like Wonder Woman Dead Earth.
It looks post-apocalyptic.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so I'm really excited to see what it is. I mean, as you guys know, as I told you, I like Wonder Woman Dead Earth. I didn't love it. And I think it might have been because I read Murder Falcon and Do a Powerbomb and Transformers before.
It's so funny though, because with Wonder Woman Dead Earth, if it was written by someone who doesn't have as such high of highs, it could be another writer's best book.
100%.
That's the thing that's like important to know though. Is like you're like, oh, I didn't like it as much of his other stuff. Well, yeah, but it's still like a 4 out of 5. Like it's still.
All this stuff is still great.
I think the Dead Earth might be my favorite Spicer colors, honestly, and it might be my favorite art from Daniel Warren Johnson. But the writing, it doesn't lag behind or anything, but it's just like, I was also reading a lot of Absolute Wonder Woman at the time too, so I was like I love hopeful, cheery Diana, and then I was reading that and I was like, oh Jesus Christ, this is a little heavy. Oh my God. Yeah, well, it's still great, but it's like, yeah.
I mean, but it's still the same like compassionate Diana. Like a big part of a bunch of that book is like her compassion in this absolute dire straits, or like the absolute end of the world. And it isn't until she goes, spoilers for this book, it isn't until she goes back to the island and sees it all gone that she loses that hope. Yeah. And then my goat, Superman, brings it back. It's the book I need from Daniel Warren Johnson, is a full Superman book.
Yeah, that I agree. Well, the
He did a black and not a black,
Red and blue.
red and blue special,
what, issue 5, I think.
Yeah.
That
and it's the best one.
Good
one
issue.
makes me stop, dude. Like seriously, just like the repeating of like, I love you. You are special. I'm so proud of you. I love you. Oh my god, I read that and I was like, yeah, dude. Like, that is Superman. Not only is it Superman, it's John Kent. You know, like, and you're seeing how that is passed on through the generation of Superman. Someone who is only trying to be human. You know, so. Fantastic. I'm so excited.
Overall, excited for this new book. Definitely seems like a passion project because, I mean, 9 years in the making.
It's
So,
from 2017. This man has had this OC in his back pocket for a while.
Yeah, so I'm really excited for November. And it's my birthday month. So let's freaking go. I'm getting every cover.
Of course, I already pulled every cover too.
I just pulled
Oh, I
it
don't
out
even think
because
I don't even think there's extra covers on Comic Geeks yet. At least when I checked this morning.
Well, I bet you what he normally does is he always does a cover B for his own books.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just I guess his second place like cover. Like how cool is it just be like, I don't know which one to choose. Like that one's gonna be the A, but I'll still put this.
I mean, you know, Image is like
It's like, yeah, sure.
Daniel Warren Johnson fascinates me because he is very clearly one of those people who did not want to become famous, but he has become the most prolific writer of our current era of comics. And I feel like it's him and then like Scott Snyder. And because Scott Snyder wrote Absolute Batman, and Absolute Batman is what is getting people into comic book stores.
Yeah.
Daniel Warren Johnson is the guy who is getting people to stay in comic book stores.
Yes.
So I came up with that on top of the dough. That was
Kid just spit.
boom.
Mic drop.
You're gonna be the new Image like page writer. They're gonna be like, hey dude, we need a quote. Hurry up.
That would be criminal if I got that and not know it. You two are like it should have been me, not him.
Me.
I'll follow you to the ends of the earth.
But we do have some other news, and Nathaniel, if you'd like to.
Yep. We have some.
Comic book
We have
world.
some. Like we have a couple pieces of sad news straight
Sad
from
news.
Jeff Lemire.
Just for
Like,
RFP.
like Firestorm is like Fury of Firestorm is ending at issue 9,
So sad.
which
Boo.
which is depressing because that book is wonderful.
Dude.
Yes. Comes out this week.
I'm gonna be that guy. Now that I know it's ending at 9, I will read it all once it comes out. That's my.
All right, be there.
I will be that way.
And then his JSA is also ending, although I do not remember off the top of my head which issue that one's ending at. 24?
Yeah, I saw someone put it in our Discord.
And that one, I'm okay with. I don't know.
I
I love the characters, but I don't know. For some reason, it just never hit. I feel like I think it was when he did like the year 1 JSA. Got a lot of new readers back on it, but once they left that, I don't know. It was kind
Yep, but like,
faltering.
but it's the Firestorm news that had me that made me very sad because I love
all
that
three
book.
of you have been reading it.
Yeah.
I've picked up the Jorge Corona cover because I wanted all of those.
Like, it is so good.
It is
I
a
love
good
that book.
next level series. My favorite one.
That's then why is it? I've heard a lot of people say it's like easily the best one.
Well, that's something.
It's just the others are just selling better. Like you got
That's 'cause it's
Lobo.
bigger names.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got Lobo, Deathstroke. Those are really the other two.
It's Lobo, Deathstroke, Satana, Batwoman,
Zatanna, yeah.
and then
But then the other ones are kind of like lower
Yeah.
tier. They're good, but it's just they're
Like
not.
yeah,
especially
like,
here
it
at the
just
store,
yeah,
not
but
selling as well,
yeah,
but-
I'm personally not the biggest fan of the Batgirl in
Batwoman.
yeah, sorry, of the Batwoman or of the Barbara Gordon in Jail book.
I liked
Like,
issue 1.
the problem with Barbara Gordon the Barbara Gordon in Jail book is it feels like it's retreading old ground.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Hey, wind it back. Why do you think I dislike her as Batgirl so much in the modern age? They never are going to. It doesn't progress her character in any way when she puts that suit back on. If anything, it regresses it.
like this issue 2 is of that book is all about her hallucinating the Joker who paralyzed her, shot her, and it's like, we've been through this. Like,
Oh no, my trauma.
Yeah.
like,
Quote.
we've,
Shadow the Hedgehog.
like, we've moved past this a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
I'm reading it because I'm trying to see where it ties into Matt Fraction's Batman.
I'm
Same.
still reading it because like it's not bad.
But do not be surprised if once that series is done, I'm like, I don't need to hold on to these. I can probably find somewhere to pawn them off. There's a couple books in my collection. I'm like, I don't really care to keep on to these.
Yeah. I need to be better at that, honestly.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things. I still want to read it like as it comes out because I don't want to wait a month for it to come out on DC Unlimited. Like, there's certain series I have in my collection that I'm like, if a kid comes by and is like, I want some comic books, and I am feeling generous, like, why not?
I always meet kids that talk like that.
Hello, Arby.
I want some Bob Gordon comic books.
Can you give me a book about Barbara Gordon in jail?
That'll be
Doing
a first.
a copious amount of hallucinogenics.
Oh man, I wish I could read Greg Ruck about woman.
Hello, mister. Please. Any spare wobo?
They got any Spanish you want here?
Oh my goodness. Yeah. And
Get out of my store.
do you have any other news?
I can't think
I
about anything else.
I can't think of any other pieces of comic book news at the moment.
I have one, but it ties into our pull list to kind of segue us.
Love segues.
Very, very unfortunate, terrible news that everybody on the table and everyone watching already knows. Absolute Martian Manhunter has ended. Issue 12 came out. This is, pour one out, dude. Just pour it all over here.
See, they can't see it because the computer's blocking it, but the book I just gave them is right there. I was like,
We don't need that.
It's bag and boarded. We're good.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine.
Whoa.
I put the logo up. Everyone knows it's cream soda.
All right.
This is Hank's, baby.
So, Parker loves to do some AI stuff to his beer bottles. That is real beer, guys.
No, yeah. My alcoholism is crippling.
Generated.
And fun fact, I'm AI generated.
Dude.
Yeah. This whole thing, if you see
Green
my
screen.
fingers start to melting.
So are these glasses? They're not even real.
I guess in store news, though, the first thing I noticed when I came in today is we stocked up on trades.
Yes, dude.
Did you take advantage of the DC sale Lunar had and just went crazy?
Yeah, I got some event books
There's
like we talked
yeah.
about.
There's
So we got some good stuff here in the store.
Blackest Night was up there.
On the Nightfall, dude, with the movie getting announced.
Dude, I had to get Nightfall. in
Nightfall,
with
Batman Dark
the
Patterns,
show.
which last time I checked was out of print, so I'm glad that's back in
I
print.
still ordered it, so whenever it came in print, it shipped. So
Okay.
I was like, ooh, surprise.
Yeah, which Batman Dark Patterns is going to be an evergreen recommendation.
Great book,
And the trade looks very
And it fits perfectly into like Batman reading order too. Like it's crazy.
Oh, absolutely! Like it's an early days Batman book, and it doesn't mess with the canon, and it's phenomenal.
Well, it's insane that you can recommend in the same breath. You can recommend Batman Year One, and then like you could follow that up with Batman Dark Patterns. Yeah.
You realistically could go Year One, or Long Halloween, Dark Victory, Dark Patterns. Like that's a very valid reading order.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's also like very good.
Insane.
So
Yeah, so
pull lists. I'll start like last time, and we'll just go down the table.
Sounds great.
Mine was very short. The books I pulled was Iron Man #7. I did get Batman Green Arrow Question Arcadia #4, the last issue of that book. I haven't read it yet though. I did get Batman 11, and you know your boy got the Batman swimsuit cover. If y'all have seen it,
Dude,
absolutely
shredded.
made by the
like,
legend, the same guy, Chris Anka, who made the infamous Superman Batman hot tub one.
Iconic.
And
They were roommates.
and this one is also Batman in a hot tub. And here's how much of a freak I am. I have that.
Oh, no.
I have that cover. The one of Batman and Superman. I found it here in the store. It was like something I found within my first month working here while doing backstock, and I bought it instantly because that was like my holy grail. Everywhere online, it was going for $200.
Oh my god.
Seriously,
So it
that's
was in our
crazy.
backstock for $5, and I went yes.
Brick by brick.
But the crazy part is Chris Anka is a madman, and if you pay very close attention to Batman's glimmering muscles, all the scars are exactly the same between the two covers. This is how much of an insane man I am, and how much I stare at shirtless
I was about to
men.
say, you have been staring at those covers.
They have me in a trance, Noah. I don't know what to tell you.
Research for the podcast, guys.
It is.
I have to count every single muscle fiber in his arm, okay?
Thank you, Chris Anka, for this feast. Amen. And then finally, Absolute Martian Manhunter number 12, which I'm not even going to beat around the bush again like last week. Easily pick of the week, in my opinion. And Daniel, you've already said as well before this, very much felt like a one-book week. Even like as much as I love Matt Fraction's Batman, I want to talk about this last issue just a tiny bit. Pure filler. Like,
Yeah,
nothing happened. But for some reason, because Jorge Jimenez is that guy, decided to Matt Fraction was like, hey, just make a good action scene to fill in like the book. And then there's like 4 pages of just straight action, and it's probably some of the best choreographed fighting I've ever seen in a Batman comic. Just casually in this book. Like, what the hell?
I really, like... It is a filler book for sure. But, like, this is the first book, I think, from Matt Fraction's run that might be, like, 3.5 out of 5, which is not because it's bad. It's filler. And because it's following issue 10, which is, like, legitimately one of my favorite issues.
Have you seen what my phone background is?
No. Oh, dude, crazy.
It's the last page of issue 10. You wouldn't be able to see it if I
Well,
did it.
that's what it's like. It's like, okay, well, here's the new status quo, and then it's like, oh, we're gonna bring back out Joe, and it's like, it was really good, but it wasn't like really.
Yeah, it's like 10 was such a like, oh, we're getting into it now. We're next issue, we're just gonna go for it, and where it's like,
That's what.
What
that's
the heck?
something that
Setup
kind of like
again.
frightens me a little bit about like like having to wait for bad seeds. Is it like it's like, okay, so like how much are these books that tie in going to suffer to be like we can't go too early.
yeah, it feels like I am waiting for books that that I am personally not reading to catch up.
Yeah, exactly.
Or it's like these books are having to do what they need to do. So Batman, their main book, like as much as like Superman is like the top hero, Batman will be DC's top seller now in the modern age, especially with the Absolute Batman.
Exactly.
Why is Batman the one who's having to wait for other books?
When Superman is chugging along, and Action Comics is picking up with it, Justice League is picking up with it, like Superman Unlimited is picking up with it. It's like why is Batman having to stop and wait to catch up next month when it's like this should go.
Yeah,
Like
we
you
should
shouldn't be writing for trade right now and like oh, it needs a little bit of room to breathe. It's like, dude, this is the time.
I feel like we've had more than enough time to breathe. This issue should have been the like punch it, hit the gas.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
And that was my really big disappointment with issue 11. But the art was so amazing. I couldn't help but give it 4 stars because I was like, I feel like if I didn't, I'd be insulting Jorge Jimenez. Like if the art was just like standard, I would have kept it at a 3. But
Okay.
this Jorge Jimenez just basically was given this issue to just do God's work, and he just did for like mid. It's so funny to me, and so, but yeah, but Absolute Martian Manhunter number 12, easily my pick of the week. I'm gonna hold off any discussion on it though because I feel like you two will be way more better and way more.
I don't know about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Dennis Camp, you have to reread his stuff for sure. For me, at least.
Uh huh.
I'm just making sure I'm digesting everything.
Yeah.
Everything's going down smoothly as I am ingesting this material. And but that's me. I reread issue 12 probably 2, maybe 3 times. I was just like, really got to make sure I'm getting his point across.
I definitely took my time with
seeing
it.
everything.
And I held off on reading issue 11 until now because I was like, you know what? I just want to be able to go into it because
I want to read this in trade.
Yeah,
like,
honestly,
back to back.
yeah, dude.
So,
Volume 1 is good. Volume 2 is gonna be
Volume 2 is gonna be insane.
phenomenal once it's all in one book. But anyway, take the floor.
Okay. So I got 10 books total, but I only read 4. Variant heavy week for me.
Understand?
I've been trying to be better at this, but there was too many great variants. I'll just knock those out of the way. The Avengers JLA issue 2, the Dan Mora wraparound, super clean. And then freaking Marvel has to just punch me in the gut with these Alex Ross Marvel Dimensions variants. I had to get the Silver Surfer and the Iron Man cover. And then David Nakayama freaking putting out more color block variants.
And you're a sucker for those.
So Thor and Psylocke, love those. And then I also got a Ryan Otley variant for the Shaolin Cowboy, Staying Alive. Or Staying...
It's staying AI alive.
yeah.
Because it's a robot,
Which
apparently.
I didn't read.
I read it.
I was planning on reading it, but then I was like, I don't know, not really feeling it. I really wanted that Danny Warren Johnson 1 in 15, but did not get to order enough, unfortunately. But those are the variants now for the 4 books that I picked up this week and read. Absolute Green Lantern issue 16. We got Absolute Martian Manhunter issue 12, the finale. ASM issue 32 and Batman 11. I really liked ASM 32 this week. Sleeper pick. I think that was a really great issue. And holy cow, it's like if they can keep riding this.
What is it about right now? Because I haven't read any Spider-Man.
Isn't it Aunt May's boyfriend?
So Aunt May does have a boyfriend right now, but that's not like the main focus right now.
Old people dating?
Yeah. Ew. She has had a secret son that she was unaware of, which is interesting. I'm still trying to... They haven't really said how that has happened because allegedly she was unable to have kids. Mm-hmm. And her and Uncle Ben, or Ben Parker, were trying for a long time. But, so he's shown up. She's kind of, having a tough time, and so is Peter. But in this issue, Peter is really, just... I don't know, he's depressed, like usual. He's just wanting to get hit and everything, and he just goes on a huge brawl in this, illegal fighting ring. But, I don't know, it showed a lot of emotion, and it was a really good issue that I really enjoyed reading in Spider-Man, which was a nice change.
Yeah.
So, I really like Spider-Man issue 32. Green Lantern, Absolute Green Lantern was really good. But... pick of the week is Absolute Martian Manhunter, the finale. I have a few notes here.
Oh my goodness.
That was just for Green Arrow.
No,
sorry.
yeah.
But I just had some bullet points I wanted to talk about. So just how John Jones and how he ended up defeating this White Martian, I thought was really cool, and just the power through empathy and understanding people. Rather than violence, which is so different from your stereotypical superhero book, which was also why it was such a fun read for these 12 issues. It was such a fun run because it's not your typical Martian Manhunter. He's not really an alien either.
I am glad that this issue did in fact confirm that yes, the Martian is real. Because this whole book, I was waiting for them to say that the Martian wasn't real this whole time.
Dude, I would have been whoa.
I'm gonna be so honest. So I'm glad the Martian is in fact real.
I did not believe the Martian was real until like issue 7 or 8.
Yeah. And then just John like realizing like, and just like the overall picture of just like the challenge that he was faced with through this whole run was not, figuring out this. I kind of put it as like a cosmic mystery with the Martians, but like just needing to reconnect with his family. And you saw that he just like totally just disregarded him in a couple issues, and his son. So
issue 10 like destroyed me.
Yes.
That one in particular where it's like, please, just like, can you please sit down and talk? We have a whole therapist meeting.
Yeah.
Like, please, and it's like, that's when the Martian's gone, so he's having to fight Despair the Zero, and it's
I love that, but
so good.
But with just like overall, just like the human connection kind
Yeah,
of thing.
yeah.
And I thought it just wrapped up so nicely at the end, and I was just like, heck yeah.
I'm really happy that with a book that is so high concept, at the end of the day, it gave us a final issue that made you realize that the problem was actually quite simple.
Yes, yes. Well put.
John is in fact part of the problem, and the solution to it is acknowledging that he is part of the problem, and it's the part that like got me, like the part that like exploded my brain was when the Martian makes it so they finally just actually get to quite literally walk in each other's shoes, and it's him and his wife. And
Dude, that was
they
so
they
crazy.
they get to see all of each other's memories and how they got to this point, and get to finally see the perspective, and it just all clicks, and it's like beautiful. And Javier Rodriguez kills it on art in that section too.
Art was insane, such a high.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, it was just like after, like I said, like rereading it, and I'm just like trying to dissect this book. I'm like, what is this like theme? And then it's like you read it and you're like, dude, like it's just this. It's just human connection. It's just that simple. Just like talking to people.
I can imagine it hits.
And I'm like, dude, that's crazy.
It hits pretty hard for you because you've been married for a good bit now.
Yeah. 3 years tomorrow.
Whoa!
As we're filming this, July 8th. So yeah.
Wow, that's well.
Shout out to the wife again.
There you go. But yeah, like there's something about that where it's like you're not always gonna be able to agree. Now you both don't have a kid, but
Yeah. Still,
a big part of that is the communication aspect of everything.
And you don't know like what you're going through if you're not talking to each other and just connecting and just having that time to like kind of mesh. And then eventually, with kids, like just talk. So
and
that was awesome.
You know what? I don't want to talk about it too much. The mention of the kid, because I want to make sure I want to make sure you're able to speak your mind on it.
Let's roll with these
Okay,
two.
I'm gonna go through this really quick because obviously you know what it is.
This one was not as much of a stacked week as last week, so it's not a mystery.
So there were some great books still, like we'll talk about this after Martian Manhunter just for a brief moment because I think you're the only one that read this. Power Rangers Unlimited #1. I thought it was a pretty good first issue. Very short synopsis. It is basically a book where all of the Rangers that have ever existed are teaming up in like a multiversal kind of like Power Rangers type thing where they are helping the Striking Tiger Yellow Ranger. I don't know a lot of Power Ranger lore, but it was pretty cool, and they're just like fighting.
Teacher, I have a question.
Yes, please.
Does it pick up from the like original like Shattered Grid timeline?
No, I can't even.
Or does it pick up from the doo-doo garbage Prime stuff?
Legitimately, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Sick.
That's what. So as a first time reader of Power Rangers, who just like picked this up, it wasn't too confusing. I recommend picking it up if the concept of like multiple other dimension Rangers, like, because like you're getting like a bunch of different characters, and like but it's not faltering the main character's story.
Did you grow up with Power Rangers?
Very small amount. I grew up enough just to like watch some of them, but I wasn't like Tommy Elliott Green or not Tommy Elliott. That's Cause. Tommy Elliott Green Ranger, dude. He So basically, what he does is he steals people's personality. No, I'm just kidding.
So Parker lore. I love Tokusatsu.
Yeah.
Do you even know what that is?
It's just the not the Ranger, but it's like any of the.
So Power Rangers comes from Super Sentai in Japan, and Super Sentai was made because of a show called Kamen Rider.
Yeah. Okay.
And Kamen Rider, I always say, is Power Rangers' granddad. And Kamen Rider is the stuff I be huffing. But funnily enough, I've seen almost every season of Power Rangers. I've skipped the bad ones, basically. Like Mystic Force, couldn't stand that trash. Or what is it? Operation Overdrive? Get out of here. Yeah. Get out of here, robot boy. And with your weird dad who built you. The whole twist of Operation Overdrive is the main character is in fact a robot the whole time, and it means nothing to the show. He just is a robot.
It's just like, well, this is crazy. Goodbye.
I don't know. I feel like they wanted to do like a Zane Ninjago thing, but it didn't happen. But weirdly enough, I've never read the Power Rangers comics.
I honestly recommend you pick it up.
I probably should.
It's not bad. Okay, I'm gonna go through. Maybe.
Oh, don't worry. It will. Okay. There was a man I see every single day that will be very upset if it's not.
Okay, I figured.
Okay. I picked up Ordained #3. It is basically like it's like John Wick if he was a priest. Basically, it's pretty good.
Hannah loves it.
Yeah, I need to talk to Hannah about that then. I picked up Iron Man 7, didn't read that one. Supergirl Survive #2 was pretty cool, and the ending of that. What's up?
Fun fact: that author is local to here.
Really?
And his parents shop at this store.
Wow.
To pick up his books, and only his books.
That's really cool. I did not know that. Well, Supergirl Survive #2 is like, I'm really excited to see where it's gonna go because I thought that it was a pretty good second issue, and I don't know if y'all are reading it right now. Are you reading it?
No.
No. Yes.
I am not reading.
Can I say what happened?
Sure, go for it. Yeah.
Supergirl. Okay, so what is his name? The Blue Lantern in like main continuity.
The gray one.
Yes, the gray one. He is killed by one of the Lobo gang, and who gets the blue ring? But Supergirl, Kara Zor-El. It is crazy. It's pretty cool.
Not the first time she's been a Lantern.
Exactly.
So it's not really that unorthodox for her.
It's cool that she's a Blue Lantern, and what's cool about the world that Supergirl Survive has is all of the lanterns kind of sort of like Absolute Green Lantern in a way. They all operate together. So like you have a red lantern and a yellow lantern and a green lantern and a blue lantern or a purple lantern. They're all on the same team, and they all work for what are they called?
The Guardians.
The Guardians. Thank you. They all work for the Guardians on Oa.
I mean, like that's kind of how it is with the mainline Green Lantern stuff.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
And like Green Lantern Corps, like
I haven't been reading any of it.
like
Because like they're all,
or at least it was last I was reading it, but like I also like dropped both of them.
yeah.
Like I'll pick up the mainline Green Lantern when Kyle is no longer on the book.
Deadman #2 I thought was a pretty great second issue. I really love how it follows it up, and I mean Batman doing Batman stuff.
Oh, he's in there?
Yeah, and we got Plastic Man. The return of Mr. Bloom for an issue was pretty cool. Crazy second issue.
What was going on in this
I'm
book?
telling you, dude, it is a great book. It is so much fun. The way that what is his name?
I feel like you regret dropping it a little bit.
The way that Martin Morazzo draws, it's like Superman, draws Plastic Man. Like, dude, there is a very, very minor villain from the first appearance, well, the first team up of Deadman and Batman called the Bibliophile, whose only power is the fact that he can read a book and memorize everything. But he goes on and he's like, it's actually a curse. Anything I remember all of it, and I can't forget any of it. And it's just like, it's so good and so stupid. Like it's Silver Age. It is 100% Silver Age, where it's like it's not actually stupid. It's just like silly, you know. But it's like it's so much fun. It is
Like
after following Firestorm, it is easily the best next level book. Like, there's not even a question about it.
Okay.
Like, fantastic. So
I don't know. I'm looking forward to this
That's only
Teen
gonna be
Titans.
4 issues, right?
unfortunately, which like really sucks, because I mean, like, I don't know. I wish that we would get an ongoing from them, because the Kryptonite Spectrum was incredible. Like, I mean, I love Ice Cream Man. So
As much as ongoings are nice, I feel like it's important though to still have like just these good short stories.
I agree.
I honestly, because I knew Dead Man was only going to be 4 issues. That's why I thought it was a Black Label. I didn't think it was a next level book. I didn't realize it was a part of the line.
That's why I'm crazy. Like, and it's Matt Fraction Batman. They draw him in the Matt Fraction
Oh, like
suit.
the blue suit
There
and
is
everything?
literally.
This is canon.
Hang on, I have to literally grab it.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, this is going to happen once per episode,
It's
isn't it?
gotta be.
Up in D.
Okay, so
all right.
and it does the Matt Fraction thing where Batman uses a new gadget,
And it pops the box up.
and it pops up right there. Spectral lenses.
There it is.
Spectral
Oh,
lenses
sick.
that Batman invented with Rain Tech, where he can literally conversate with Dead Man. He can hear him and see him. This book is crazy. There's Bloom right there.
That's wild. Here you
I'm
go.
telling y'all.
Here you go, Nathaniel.
Yep,
That's
I read it. It's very good.
It's very.
well. Now I feel like man. Well, you know how to get me to read a thing.
That's what this is all about, I think, is like we share our interests and everything, and you know, like one of us says something like, "Oh, this book is really great," and then somebody else is like, "Oh, it does sound fun," and then we read it, and it's like, "Oh,
Well, I already know it works. Someone tried to fight Doom Quest
what I'm saying.
because we were cracking jokes about it.
it really does." Like, I didn't get a chance to talk about it, but it doesn't mean a lot that people are listening, and like, not only they're listening, but they're taking our recommendations seriously, and like they're coming in and asking and talking about it. That's awesome. It's like that's what I'm saying. Like, whether it's like one person or 10,000 people, like the fact that somebody is listening to this and actually like retain something, that is just so cool.
I had multiple people tell me that they went ahead and read Green Arrow in preparation.
That's-
Green Arrow, you're one in
Like,
preparation for the show.
I had somebody tell me that as well, and that made me incredibly happy.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Good.
Batman 11, we already talked about that. Absolute Martian Manhunter 12. I'm gonna be as brief as I can on this.
We do need to get. We're already at 50 minutes, so we need to.
50.
Yeah, 50.
50. Oh my god.
Yeah,
okay.
we are going to have to keep this brief so that we have time to talk about the book, about the actual book that we're here to
Okay,
talk about.
I'm gonna be so brief on this. It's gonna be a little heavy.
No, go for it. No, pour your heart out.
So earlier last week, I accompanied one of my friends to an AA meeting because he realized that he's been dealing with an addiction that he didn't understand he'd been dealing with to that extent, and it kind of like had me feeling low, I guess, because it was like, damn, like there's so many things that can happen around you that like you're not even like privy to, I guess. Reading this book, like actually, I've read books that have made me cry, that have made me think. This book stopped me in my tracks. Like, seriously, I was like, I have chills even talking about it. I legitimately did not even think that it was possible. It felt like something put its hands out and grabbed me. Mm-hmm. Like
The Martian did to those two people.
Legitimately, that's talking about like I've only been married for a little over a month, or a little under a month right now, but I think you're gonna understand this. That part where Bridget is talking to John, like, and she's like, I see it, I believe you, I see the cracks, like, I see all this, and I know that it hurts to look, but you have to look. It's that, and something that was echoed in that AA meeting was having vulnerability to somebody, showing that you understand that you're doing wrong. That vulnerability allows them to be vulnerable right back, and it's a cycle. You have to break that. You know what I mean? You have to like open up and like show. You have to show your skin. You know, like you have to go without armor, put down your arms, and I think that's what this book does so well. It's a fun thing for me to read Dennis Camp books and see what they're talking about. You read 20th Century Men, and it's like, okay, what are the actual superpowers of these countries doing? What do they mean in this era? You read Bleeding Hearts, and it's a book about immigrants, and it flips zombies on its head. You read Absolute Martian Manhunter, and not only is it a book about human connection, but it's a book about addiction in multiple different ways. Being addicted to self-loathing, to cycles, to comfortability, to to just to not wanting to find answers because it hurts. And I think that the way that it confronts those ideas and shows that like you have to be uncomfortable, you have to be okay with being hurt. And I think that it is a beautiful book, and not only is it my pick of the week, but this will probably be in my top 3 comic books of all time, maybe even favorite media I've ever experienced in my life.
Well said. My God, I feel inspired.
Yeah.
No, yeah, for
that's gonna make my poll list discussion significantly less interesting.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
no, dude. But seriously, though,
no.
I appreciate you feeling comfortable to share that.
Yeah.
Like that came from the heart. Like a big part of like what you said about like literally being stopped in your tracks. Like I felt like when I was done reading it, I had experienced something. I didn't just read a book. I didn't just like finish a story. I experienced Martian Manhunter. And for me personally, a lot of it rings true because like I come from a broken home. My parents are divorced. A big thing that like tore me apart at a young age. So seeing like that big powerful moment of like of the family reconnecting, and like you said, you have to look at the cracks.
Yeah.
That is like when it all made sense, and I absolutely adored it. And the acknowledgement that I never realized that the whole book, because we're focused on John, that the kid is in fact nonverbal. I never got that. It never hit until they just told you right there. It's like, and everything with the White Martian makes sense. I was like, oh, I guess the kid's like evil. Like, no, the White Martian is the excuse. It is the fog that clouds our mind in order for us to be able to create excuses to stop caring about people. At least that's how I got it at the end of the book.
Because they're not meeting you where you want them to meet you.
Exactly. And that is so beautiful. I absolutely adored it. Like I admired it like I would admire a piece of art in a museum. And now to Nathaniel.
All right, so I read 8 single issues this week. Okay. 7 of them were on my poll list.
Man, I look like a chump. To be fair, I made up for my lack of single issues. I did read an entire extra trade this week outside of Green Arrow Year 1. I read Batgirls.
Yeah, like I read. Nice. Yep, I read like Absolute Green Lantern number 16.
Okay.
Which is a very good issue. Like I want to be clear here. This is a
I've been told it's gotten really good.
My Absolute Green Lantern is the second best book of the week.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna skip the best book of the week for now. Batman Green Arrow question number 4 came out, and I legitimately do not know how I feel about it.
Yeah. Don't give me that smile. Yeah. Do you want to discuss it, or is it like one of those things you just don't have words for?
I honestly do not have I haven't properly internalized the book yet.
Apparently, I guess I need to read this. Then we can.
It is a fascinating read.
Okay, I will read it and then we can discuss it later.
I don't know. I read Dead Man number 2, which is awesome. Yeah. Love that the entire point of the book was Dead Man has to possess a person so that he can talk to a guy who's read a book.
Yeah, literally.
And the problem is he couldn't possess the guy he wanted to possess because Batman was trained with some monks.
Yeah, Zur-En-Arr, Batman of Zur-En-Arr comes back because it's so good. I'm sorry, just go ahead.
It is so let's see. Iron Man number 7 is fine. Poison Ivy number 46 is maybe the most mid issue of all time.
Straight mid, baby.
Yeah, which again, it's not a bad thing to be mid.
Yeah, but it also goes back to what I was saying earlier of how frustrating it is that it feels like I'm waiting for other Batman's waiting on books to catch up, essentially.
Yeah. Shaolin Cowboy number 1, maybe the funniest book of the week.
Okay.
Really?
Who wrote it?
I don't have it written down.
Here, I got you. It's someone I'm not familiar with. It's
Jeff Darrow.
Darrow. I have seen his name somewhere, but I can't pinpoint it.
But
yeah,
like
he
it
was a
is,
writer.
He's been writing this for like 10 years.
Like essentially, the premise is that he, like the character called the Shaolin Cowboy, has to gets a letter in a bottle from this child who ran away from home to the kid's mother, and Shaolin Cowboy, has to travel through racist hick town in order to deliver the letter, in order to find out where the mom is now.
Okay.
It is incredibly funny.
Okay.
And then the last thing I read was Power Rangers Unlimited #1, which I thought was fine. It's very much the case of I do not know who these people are. And it failed to convince me to care.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jordan really liked it because Jordan, like I said, is the Power Rangers guy. I don't know why I didn't say his name. We all know Jordan. Yeah. At least, have you met Jordan? Okay, then never mind. 3 out of the 4 of us know Jordan.
I know of Jordan, though.
You know of Jordan, the legend?
Yeah.
That's right. You are a legend, buddy.
The man, the myth, the legend.
He's my roommate, just for for context.
I will not be reading issue 2 because issue 1 failed to convince me to care.
Okay.
Or failed to convince me to read the book.
Okay. Funniest book? I don't care.
No,
Nathaniel.
Cowboy I am reading.
What was the...
Power Rangers.
Sorry.
That's right.
I am continuing to read Shaolin Cowboy because that book is legitimately funny.
Okay. My bad. Misunderstood.
As the Martian Manhunter is, as far as is the book of the week. This is a 1 book week.
Yeah.
I said that there were other books that were good, but none of them. But Absolute Martian Manhunter.
There's a gorge between.
There is a gorge. Absolute Martian Manhunter is a top number 12 is a top 3 issue of the year. Legitimately stopped me. It is one of those issues that just made me bawl.
Oh really?
I love this issue.
I was surprised I was able to hold back the tears on this one.
I
think I was too busy.
The fact that at the end of the day, this extremely high concept book is actually incredibly simple. Mm-hmm. It is a book about trying
the most divorced man ever.
the most divorced man ever trying to fix his marriage.
Yeah.
But for the most of it is him failing to fix his marriage because he doesn't understand why it's falling apart. Because he's so in his head that he can't figure it out that he is the problem because he's having to overcome his the depression that came out the second that the Martian was taken away from him. Mm-hmm. It is it's genuinely beautiful. The book we talked about last week, Superman 39, is a book that is also in that top 3 because it's so experimental and so cool, and also made you feel. But this book is it is just one of the smartest books I've ever read. That is just consistently once you get done admiring how incredibly smart and experimental the book is, it is actually incredibly emotionally dense. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love Absolute Martian Manhunter. I don't need more Absolute Martian Manhunter, but I will miss this book.
Yeah, I'll miss it, but it ended perfectly.
Yep.
And in an era where so many TV shows and games keep botching their endings, I will take a book that ends perfectly. That we didn't even think we were going to get this ending. I think it's the highest rated book I've ever seen on Comic Geeks. It's still at a 4.8 on Comic Geeks.
It is a perfect issue. It is. I do not have a single piece of criticism towards it.
That's fair.
Okay.
So last week we had our first recommendation. Nathaniel got the honor, the privilege to choose the first book that we were all going to read, and that was Green Arrow Year 1. Yep. I wish there was a better print of it, but I think all they have available to order is compacts now. I don't think they have the deluxe edition anymore.
Which is a shame because
the art is really good.
It is. The art is very good, and the compact doesn't ruin the art that much in this book's case. But like,
if you can get your hand on a better quality version, do so. But I will give you the floor, Nathaniel. Tell us about Green Arrow Year 1 and why you decided to recommend it. And also, I see you have those credits written down, so make sure to read those out.
Yes. All right. So I decided to recommend Green Arrow Year 1 because Green Arrow is my favorite character, and I wanted us to start with a good starting point for the character. Like, this is not my favorite Green Arrow book. This is, however, a very, very good Green Arrow book that is a great starting point for the character. Like, so that way later on we can read more Green Arrow, or you can read Green Arrow on your own time, and like you've had a starting point for it. Now this is a book that is written by Andy Diggle with art by Jock. The colorist is named David Barron. The letterer, unsung heroes of the comic book industry.
The letterer. It's a more important job than you think.
If a letterer does a bad job, it will ruin the issue.
I have a great example. We'll get to that a long time from now.
Jared K. Fletcher. And the editors are, the associate editor is Tom Palmer Jr. and the primary credited editor is Mike Carlin.
Okay. All right.
All of these people work together to create this book that I think is very good.
Yes. Released in the year 2007. I thought this book released much more recently, but no, it's from a while ago.
Really? I thought it was probably around that time.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
Early 2000s.
Yeah, come on. You know what?
Wow, scrub.
I am a scrub, yeah.
Alright, so this...
read these notes.
Some information about the time that this book came out is that in 2007, there was a pause in the Green Arrow run at the time. It was the Judd Winnick run that was pausing.
Was that a good run or a bad run?
Judd Winnick was a mostly good run. I have disagreements with some of the choices that he made, but on a whole, it's a good run. Okay. It just, it's 2 runs after the the Kevin Smith run. Okay. And the Kevin Smith run is a legendary run.
That's so funny. Every time Kevin Smith's name is dropped with comics, I'm like, surely he has it, and it's like legendary book, and it's all Kevin Smith.
Judd Winnick's run is not as good as Kevin Smith's run.
Okay.
But there's also not very many runs of the characters that is as good as Kevin Smith's.
What? If you would have told me that Kevin Smith is one of the greatest Green Arrow writers, I would not believe you. I would think...
Onomatopoeia.
Really? He created Onomatopoeia.
Do you know who Onomatopoeia is?
Yeah, I know Onomatopoeia.
The thing is, the Green Arrow run at the time, the Winnick run was paused because it was getting ready to transition from being plain Green Arrow to Green Arrow and Black Canary. Because Green Arrow and Black Canary were getting ready to get married in the book.
Oh.
Until while that lasted.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so we know exactly where in the time frame we're playing with now.
So right now at this point period, there is not another Green Arrow book. So right now we are in a this book because the book paused directly before this book starts, and then it picks it's back in and then Green Arrow Black Canary starts after this book starts releasing after this book is completed.
Okay.
So there's not another Green Arrow book to read.
It was the only Green Arrow book on the shelf for roughly 6-ish months.
Yes.
Truly a tragic day in American history.
I think it released every 2 weeks.
Seriously? Was it bi-weekly?
I think it was bi-weekly.
I do not recall. I just saw that it's I just saw that the Winnick run paused a month before this book started, and it continued as Green Arrow Black Canary as soon as this book was over.
So yeah, the first 4 issues released every 2 weeks, and then the last 2 released, one in September 26th, and the last issue was October 24th, 2007.
Okay, because the way I was reading it online, it said something that was like, see you in 2 weeks. And
Okay.
I was like, oh, this came out bi-weekly.
Okay.
And I think it was originally 4 issues. I think it was supposed to be 4, and then it got extended to 6.
Man, that's crazy, because 4 does not end on a way that makes it seem like an ending.
No, or they just...
If it ended on 4, I would have been like, that was good, but where's the ending? Because 4, in my opinion, I'll lay it out now, easily my favorite issue in that entire run. Issue 4 is phenomenal. Like, I have a whole page in my notes dedicated to it. Also, I will say this for the audience, bear with us. This is the first time we're going to be doing like the proper full review, so if it's a little clunky, it is what it is. Do we want to start with issue 1 and then just go to issue 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Sure,
okay. Yeah. Starting with issue 1, at least on my notes. So I like how issue 1 is dedicated to setting up Oliver's character as a very sad man. He's not a bad person. He's just a sad person. My favorite line...
who also kind of sucks.
He sucks, but I like that when you get to the part where he's like a drunken, rambling jerk, he's also like telling everyone else in the room, hey, you all suck. We're a bunch of rich a-holes who are doing nothing but sitting around and thinking we all are awesome because we're at a charity ball. And then he throws up.
He's like, we could all be donating money if we really wanted to, but instead we choose to get drunk and laugh about it.
I said that I put in my notes that it's kind of hard for me to feel bad for him, though, because it is a prequel, and I'm like, I know where he ends up, so we're chilling. But I do, in fact, I wrote down a couple lines that I really, really liked, and in particular, I love that at the end of that, funny to call it a cold open, because they're exploring in the Arctic, but it ends on the line of Oliver saying, real is just for people who can't afford to fake it. I loved that, because it really was, it's a big part of that the whole first arc, or this whole book, really.
Yeah.
All right, so issue 1 was one of my more favorite or highly rated issues out of the 6.
Mm-hmm.
Quick little notes. I mean, I thought it was a great setup for the character, and I'm going in barely.
I haven't read any
about
other
Green
Green
Arrow.
Arrow books. So
I read Chris Condon's run, or at least most of it. But I'm like, man, didn't know. Literally says here in my notes, didn't know Ollie sucked so much beforehand.
Yeah. This whole first issue is just look at how much this guy sucks, hates himself, and hates everyone in the room.
I was like, I can't wait for this transformation. I gave it a 3.5 stars. Solid beginning. I enjoyed that first issue. So,
I honestly really don't have much to add. Everything that you guys have said about the first issue, it's kind of what I agree. I mean, it is really interesting because I've never read Green Arrow, and I barely know about Green Arrow. Honestly, I didn't really watch Arrow.
Good.
Unfortunately, this book created Arrow, though.
It did, which is kind of the dark legacy of this very good book.
The only thing that
the cross that it must bear.
The only thing that I really know about Green Arrow is from Batman: The Brave and the Bold. Like they said, I love that he's a sad man, and that he is he's acknowledging that there's a problem, and he's acknowledging that he's part of the problem himself, but he's not doing anything.
Yeah, exactly. He's still a hypocrite, though, because he's not fixing the problem by drunkenly getting on stage and being like, you all suck! I suck! This sucks!
And it really sets you up to, at least for me, reading this, it's you're kind of I can't wait for this guy to, have something happen to him a little bit.
Well, good news at the end of the book, at the end of the issue.
Kind of what I was thinking too. Is like, dude, just wait. I'm ready for this change.
Anyway.
Yep. But like issue 1 is one of those issues that does a great job of establishing Ollie pre-wokening.
The wokening. I found what the episode title is.
And like again, like it's like he's like, and like the entire point of the first issue is he is a rich douchebag who sucks. He knows he sucks. And if he had never crash landed on this island, he would have died awful.
Yeah, he would have probably like died young and like OD'd on like drugs or something.
Like he would have and he like.
Sorry, was that, you gave a face like I was like, oh my god. What did you say?
No, it was like, I agree. It was like, especially like the stuff he was doing, like the thrill ride things, and like just
he was,
close to death experiences.
Yeah.
Like I agree. Yeah, he probably died young.
And something too, I like. Okay, this is probably like kind of stupid, but like, I really in this first issue, I was not expecting Hackett. I was not expecting him to like turn on him so quickly. No, I really was
that's
not.
Just that.
Yeah.
He just honestly got me.
Boom. I mean, it's also like the other thing of he has no real friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like they're. I mean, he literally says it. I've surrounded myself by yes men who agree with everything that I say and like won't tell me wrong from right. And I love that, like, and I like that too. That it like he doesn't necessarily crash land. He literally is like presumably just killed and thrown in the ocean.
Yeah, so that's the thing is, Hackett doesn't outright kill him because he's like, you know what?
He doesn't want the blood on his hands.
It's not only that, but he feels sorry for the guy. Yeah. He's like, dude, you don't deserve what's about to happen to you because you're nowhere near as bad as everyone else, but I also need $14 million. So, whack! But yeah. Issue 2, I really loved. It is just an issue dedicated to him learning how to survive, but I really like how they did it. Yeah. I don't have a ton of notes on it, but my favorite part about it is that even at this lowest point, Oliver still has the Oliver Queen wit. He is still sarcastic. He still is Oliver Queen, the funny guy. But he, like, the whole time it's also like, yeah, I'm going to die. I'm a worthless billionaire. I'm probably going to do this. Man, this fish sucked. And then another image of him vomiting. Yeah. There's another one. Don't worry. Thanks, Jock.
Just in case you missed the last one.
Yeah. And then, like, you get to see the lowest low, which is important because the entire rest of the book is the arc up. But it's bizarre because, like I said, issue 2 doesn't have a ton of stuff happening. But to me, it is just so perfectly put together to show just how dire the situation is, how bad it is, that it really couldn't get worse.
Yeah,
and then it gets worse.
Realistically, it really doesn't get that much worse. We forgot to mention the first issue. I think it's very funny that the guy that is about archery, his prequel comic, doesn't have archery be like a thing he learns. He just knows it. He's just always known it. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it.
It's a big Robin Hood guy.
Yeah, he's a Robin Hood fanboy.
Yeah, exactly. He's a big old Robin Hood nerd.
He's a Robin Hood nerd, despite the fact that the entire point is robbing from the rich, stealing from the poor.
Well, we get to that. It comes back to that. That's why I love issue 4 so much. I will sing my praises to that when we get to it. But yeah, they just like he puts the bow together, and there's something about when I need to lower my voice. I can see myself doubling up on there. That was the worst part about editing audio was me. The best. I love that, like, him locking in is him making that bow, and he's like, it's go time. I gotta survive because I gotta prove something. And you see him, he learns how to catch the fish. He learns how to cook the fish. He's able to get water after like almost dying of thirst. And he says it tastes terrible and it's the best thing he's ever drank in his life. And he has this insane smile. And it's great. I really, really loved issue 2. Issue 2 actually did get like 5 stars for me. I really loved it.
Okay. Issue 2 for me was also one of my highest rated in the book. I thought it was a great issue. You kind of see Ollie kind of coming into his own and seeing like the groundwork of his character and how he's going to become Green Arrow, and kind of finding his purpose. And I love just him, hunting, doing all that, and making the bow, and
It's like made out of
for fish. Yeah.
He like salvages it from like a washing machine.
Yes, just this burnt town, and he just goes in and just grabs all this stuff, and it's like, yes, this is just everything I need. Yeah, so cool. I really enjoyed that issue. That's when I was like, okay, yeah, I see the picture. Let's get this thing rolling and see where he goes from here. So,
and all while conveniently having a green hoodie on him.
Oh yeah, he's. I saw him grabbing the materials, and he's like, and I need this for sure. And then it's just like,
it's the green hood, yeah.
All right, let's go.
And I love that the reason why he does it is like one, it's like just like right there, and two, it's like there's an actual reason. It's so he doesn't he doesn't get like overheated. Like
it's sunburn.
Yeah, outside.
The number one killer is like heat exhaustion. Yeah, exactly. When you're in a scenario like that, it is literally find shade. Find a way to cover yourself because the sun is bright and you can't stay in the rainforest all the time. There's scary shit in there.
Well, and that's the thing. So, I also love issue 2. It honestly, and this is kind of weird. I feel like sometimes I read comics in a weird way. I don't know about y'all. Sometimes I just read the words and then, I go back and, have to, read. But this one, it was I was just sometimes I would just catch myself not even reading any dialogue or any of the words, and I would just look at the pictures, and God, man, Jock is he really just knows how to tell a story. Because I mean, the way that it's translated, because I've read some books where it's this artist has no idea what's going on right now in this story, you know what I mean? But dude, Jock is it's they're telepaths. I don't know what it is or how they're able to do that, but it's so kinetic. It really feels like you're watching a movie. The way in which it's able to tell the story of what's going on right then. Of just him waking up and realizing I'm gonna die if I don't get up right now. And I learn how to do all these things. And I like whenever a book doesn't take the time to explain something like him being an archer. It's just hey bro, he just is. Okay, the book's gonna go on now. It's I don't need. It's he's Green Arrow.
There's more important things to cover.
It's Green Arrow's fought Darkseid. If I don't believe that he can shoot a bow, how am I gonna believe that he can try to kill a god? You know what I mean? So it's just I just believe that he knows how to do this, and it does it so well. And that's one of my biggest highlights of this book is it meets new readers where they are, and it does not treat them stupid. It's just it's expecting you to just go with the flow and understand.
It's a good book.
Yeah, exactly. So I really love issue 2. I almost feel like it's a silent issue, even though it's not. Just the artwork is.
It could have been though.
It could have been a silent issue
because he doesn't. There's not a second character in the entirety of the second issue, as far as I remember. There might have been little bits, but Oliver is by himself the entire time, and he assumes that everything's gone because the only sign of life he had was a burned down village, but that's actually a foreshadowing, which is a cool narrative device.
I agree. Yep. Which I think is why it could have ended on issue 4 if they wanted to, but I'm so glad that they didn't.
This is very much the case of stripping away taking this character that sucks, stripping away the parts that don't matter, and and leaving this character that sucks with nothing but time.
Yeah.
Where they do he's not really thinking about much else but his survival, but it's also everything that made him who he was before this moment does not matter anymore.
Yeah.
It is him on his own trying to survive, with genuinely gorgeous art by Jock.
Yeah, and great colors by the colorist. Who was the colorist name again?
The colorist name is David Barron.
David Barrett.
David Barron.
Barron?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like the title.
Yeah, but amazing color through this entire book. I absolutely enjoyed every single bit of it, especially when there's some of it in issue 2, but it's specifically in like later issues. It's a lot in issue 3. Like whenever they're in the jungle, it's all green. Everything's green. When it's nighttime, it's all purple. Like, I love when books do that, where it's like, here is one solid color, but we're going to do like shades of this. So you can feel the tone is very clear. Green, jungle. But also because it's green, guess what? He's in his element. Yeah. That's how you know he has the advantage. Red bad. That's how you know enemy have advantage. But also it adds to it. And then you just get like the really nice, warm, calm, like purple of nighttime to like, this is rest. We can chill. And I absolutely love those parts of the book when it's just all like the one solid color with just like the shading. Mm-hmm. But yeah,
I also want to be clear to the camera that like I purposely said in the group chat for them not to tell me what they think of the book beforehand because I wanted you
wanted to see what everyone thought first thing. I think that's good. Reaction. Yeah, the good idea for like
I did not because I wanted to make sure that I wanted to make sure that if you didn't like the book, I wanted my depression to be live on camera.
Oh, real sadness from.
Like I didn't think it was gonna happen. Because this book is very good.
That's fair.
But like,
yeah. You got issue 3. I unfortunately don't feel like there's much to talk about in issue 3. I feel like issue 3 kind of doesn't have a ton in it. I do like that we get the reveal of like, yes, there are bad, evil people on this island. Hackett is also on this island. So I feel bad calling her China White because it's not her name at any point. And Oliver, the whole reason she has that name is because Oliver mishears it, and it feels a little racist.
It kind of is,
but he doesn't stop doing it.
But he gets corrected so many times, and then it's just like, well, what are you gonna do?
It's like, but I genuinely, for the life of me, can't remember.
China No Way.
It's like Chilin Way, yeah. But
I think her first name is China.
No, I don't think
it's Chai space.
Oh, it's like Chai dash En. Cheyenne.
And it's ChienNawei. Yes.
What?
Yeah.
So it's China Way.
Yeah.
China White.
China Way.
We all get canceled.
The entire reason why why she is named that way is so that the writer and artist would call her China White.
Yeah, but it's really funny. This character is hilarious. Yeah. She is comically evil to the nth degree. She is created in this book. She is created for this book and has never been in anything else.
Well, and it's like on the comically evil, like any character that talks back to her, she's like, "I'll just feed you to the rats. They'll just eat you." And it's like, "Oh my god!"
No. She doesn't say it in any poetic way. In issue 4, when the rat cage is threatened, she doesn't go. She goes on this whole thing about like, yes, all these people have been down here for so long. They have been fed to the rats. This is what you get. And also I have 17 tons of genetically modified heroin that needs to get moved. And if you don't kill Oliver Queen, guess what? You're going in the rat cage. That is what she says. You're going in the rat cage. Not, I will feed you to the rats like the rest of them. You're going in the cage. You're going in the rat cage. And that is the part of this book that made me actually burst out laughing, is because this lady is so so just like evil. Like there's nothing else to her. She has slaves. She grows heroin. Has rat cage. Evil.
Like she freaking sucks. like she sucks, and she's awesome.
I mean, very Kill Bill inspired.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Probably my favorite little thing in issue 3 we get the introduction of the lady whose name I can't remember Tiana.
Tiana? Is it Tiana?
I believe it's Tiana or Tiana.
It's only her name's only said like twice in the whole book.
Yeah.
She
Pregnant lady who is very important though. I loved her.
Yes. She's the only ally that Oliver has this entire book.
She gets introduced, and I really like you see slowly. It's not like acknowledged directly, but Oliver Queen starts to slowly assemble like a superhero costume in the background, and he's like, "Ooh, boots, they fit me, yay!" I was like, I like that. I like that trope of seeing the hero get the suit put together. Yeah,
the glove.
Yeah, the glove. He's like he cuts. You see him just in the background cut the fingers out. He doesn't go, "Yeah, I'm cutting them out because I'm an archer and I need an archery glove so I can do archer thing." He just does it and then puts it on. Which, thank you, like writers, like you said, I appreciate a book that doesn't think I'm stupid.
Issue 3 for me. I did think it was kind of a filler. This is when it kind of dipped, but I understood there were some things, that we talked about that I felt like contributed to the story. It was a super quick read. I read that issue super fast. But that doesn't take anything away from the issue. It was still a solid issue. It was good. You get to kind of learn slightly what the island is about and like the main source of business that's operating there. And it's set up for these final 3 issues. But it was my lowest rated issue of the series. But again, doesn't make it bad. The rest of the book makes up for that. So.
I thought that it was. I'm just gonna go off what you guys were saying. I'm not gonna retread it. But on the whenever he sees Hackett, I thought it was so funny because he's so far away, and somehow with his eagle eyeballs, he's like, "Oh my God, it's Hackett!" And it's like, how do you know? How do you just know who that is? And that's something too, where in a lesser book, I'd be annoyed because I'd be like, "Oh yeah, how convenient he washes up on the same island that this happens." But it doesn't not give you the time to question it. It is so kinetic and
this book moves. It just goes.
I read this book in 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. I don't know how I read it so fast, but I read it real quick. And
but it's not in a bad way. I was able to absorb it all.
That's what I'm saying. It's great. I really no, but and I love whenever he looks up and he just immediately knows what's going on. He walks into the field and he's like the strange field, and he's like, these are all poppies, and then he puts together somehow this genius big brain.
Oh,
he's like
another comedically evil thing. It's a heroin field. It's a poppy field grown in an inactive volcano.
Yeah, exactly. And on top of that, they burnt, or actually, no, I guess. The village that he had walked through before is slowly revealed through this and the next issue that it was that girl's village that they burned down because she's so evil that she's like, "Hey, we're gonna kill your whole family unless you do what we want you to do, and we're gonna steal all your heroin and
we're gonna steal all your opioids.
Yeah.
We're gonna grow them. We are gonna put GMOs in them."
It's just dude, this is the worst person ever. Actually,
they really did. She
did not care.
No,
it's so funny, and this person never returns.
No,
this is the only book she's in.
That's
Oliver Queen got it in one on this one.
Good.
And honestly, I also kind of don't want her to come back because
well, then it'd be at this point, it's been so long, it'd be a nostalgia thing. They'd be like, "Hey, remember Green Arrow year 1?" What they did when he did, in fact, go back to the island, and it was a whole retcon thing that was weird.
No, it's China White.
My greatest
As seen in Green Arrow,
Right.
Year One.
but like it's also like this issue is very much more about letting the audience know what's going on this island. Setting like it is the end, like it is the middle of Act 2 in your action movie, where the hero finally finds out what's going on, so that because the audience needs to know who you're fighting against.
I'm gonna keep it moving. Issue 4. Easily, in my opinion, the best issue.
Yeah.
I loved it. It was the only issue, like you said, the book moved really fast. Issue 4 for me, I was like, oh, every single page. I'm like going one panel at a time.
This was the legacy art issue.
I already mentioned China White's whole rat cage thing. That was in this issue, not in the last issue, but that was the part where I went, this lady is insane. But I like it. The issue starts with the Tiana giving him heroin because he is in pain and needs something, and if he doesn't, he'll probably just straight up die because he got shot, right?
His arm was broken.
Oh, yeah.
I think he like what? Because he knocked
tree.
Because he knocked those. It was
He knocked the tree down on Hackett,
Yeah, exactly.
and then I thought he got shot.
I don't think he got shot. I think that he fell or something. Because I remember reading it, and it's like, and then I feel it.
Yeah, he was trying to grab his bow.
What is it? Yeah, I see it, and then I feel it.
Okay.
It was something about that.
But I love that whole sequence, like you said, the art in it when he like is high as a kite, and it's just one of those moments where it just lets the art do everything. Yeah. But he gets to go on his little shaman spirit journey in his brain real quick for a second.
A little Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, and hey,
Like
a homage 20 years in the past.
this is when he properly gets woke.
Yes. I adore after all of that. He gets the name Green Arrow. She just properly gives him the title of Green Arrow because he wear green, he have arrow. Which again, very funny. But after that, he's like, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve any of this. And it just, for the rest of this issue, you get the one sentence, then earn it.
Yeah.
Oh!
I love this issue. This is one of the issues that makes me love this book.
Yeah.
Like
It's the issue that made me love the book, like properly, really, really like the book. Like I was like, I understand who Green Arrow is now from this issue. Like he gets the like you gotta earn it thing, and he's like, what are you talking about? And then again, the second after that happened, gets spotted. He's back on the run, and not only is he struggling with those words, he's also struggling with a now newly developed heroin addiction. Because he doesn't just take it once. She gives it to him like multiple times.
Yeah.
It's like for like what weeks?
Yeah. Like a lot of time passes in this book for a book that moves surprisingly fast.
Well, it's almost a year until he even finds that there are other people on the island, isn't it?
I think I don't remember how much time goes by. I know it's like months
Year
past.
one.
It is called Year One, so it probably
like the book, the entire book takes place over a year. So
Yeah.
So it's like it is like so there are timestamps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's that. And then he's on the run. He goes back to the beach. He finds the yacht. He's like, this thing I hate. But he's stumbling in there. It's shelter. And then I love the text box of he gets to it and he like is describing having this new addiction, and he doesn't call it just like, I gotta fight off my addiction. The line in particular I really love, they personify it. And the line is the two of us fight in the dark, when he's describing like having to like literally wrestle it down and not let it control him. And then he finds it, the bow, It's just been there. It's just been there. But when we first saw that bow in issue 1, he bought it as a vanity thing. He bought it because he's like I said, big red Robin Hood nerd. Or you said, yeah, like he's a big Robin Hood nerd. He loves the movie. He's talked about the actor and everything and how much he liked Robin Hood as a kid and it made him want to be an archer. But this time, he comes back to the bow. He has experienced all the things on the island and it just, again, right there on screen, earn it. He picks up the bow and becomes Robin Hood. And it's sick. I loved it so much. Like, it's one of those things where, like, you don't realize that's what it's setting up until it happens. You think the bow is a one-off thing, and then oh, surprise, the yacht is there, which makes sense because Hackett was still on the yacht, so he had to use it somewhere. How else did he get to the island? Yeah. Unfortunately, the $14 million is gone. That went to the heroin. But just you see the bow, the text box earn it, and then the next thing he does. Oh, yeah, and also, it's always been waiting, is how he describes the bow as well. Like, this is when he becomes a hero. He takes the bow, he burns down the yacht, and it shows that he is done with this past life. Like, it's the final symbolism to show he is a changed man. He is fully transformed into Oliver Queen, the Green Arrow.
And I think, like, on that part where he goes to the yacht, you get him at probably his absolute lowest in the book.
He has an opioid addiction.
Not only that, but his old bow breaks. Mm-hmm. Like what he's been using to define himself and defend himself. Like you get, and it's not very long. It's only like a page or two of that, and then you get like it's a metamorphosis. Like genuinely, like
from the cocoon.
He becomes an entire. I mean, like you said, he becomes a hero, and I love like it's sitting there like it's always been waiting for you. Like crazy. I love like this book does what I feel like Batman writers were trying to do, where they were like, he's not silly, he's actually really cool. You know what I mean? Like this book does that too.
Except it is still a little silly.
It is a little silly. It doesn't take it away. And like I feel like, and I know I said this a couple of times, but it has like it's silly in a Silver Age way. It's not silly in like a I'm making my characters worse for this kind of way. Like in a flashbacks kind of way, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I love that. I love that they're still keeping that spirit alive because it's like, yeah, he's a billionaire archer who's like fighting against all these things, but like he's a billionaire archer fighting against all these things. Pretty cool, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty super.
Yep.
Cool.
Like
you guys hit on all the points. I think this was one of my favorite issues, and I think it's building up to a great finale. So that's all I got to add.
Are you happy we like this issue as much as
I am very happy because this is when he is this is when in the issue he is firmly the man, like the character that I love.
Yeah.
This is when he fully goes woke. The heroin did it.
Heroin, heroin. It turns him woke, and it also ruins his relationship with his son for a long time.
I didn't realize that. Yeah. Wow. Hypocrite.
my ward's a junkie.
I've never done this trash before. Wow. How we forget our roots, huh?
Wow.
That's
crazy.
Yeah, Chad stepped in those
his
I remember a time.
That's when she shows up and went, yeah, I gave him heroin too, Oliver, despite you. And that's how a bad writer would have done it.
Yeah, she gets the powers of reverse flash. It was me, Barry.
It was me, Oliver. I made your Ward 2 heroin and joined a punk band because you were off with your boyfriend, question mark? This happens during Hard Traveling Heroes.
Hard Traveling Heroes, a book we'll get to.
I feel like 5 and 6 we can kind of compress into one discussion because it is essentially one continued action scene. Mm-hmm. It is still good. It is a great finale to the end of the book. You can tell that they definitely extended it though, especially with the release dates because, like I said, it really much feels like one issue that was split into two. because it's just that big long action scene. Love it though, because the book is very light on action up until that moment. It's like tense. Like there's things happening, there's fights that go on, but this is the like, it's wartime. This is his John Rambo moment.
Yeah. Yeah. Like he is basically by himself, bow in hand, fighting this militia group of heroin dealers.
Yeah, this heroin dealing, slave owning militia group.
Who also feeds the people who run them to rats.
Yes. Oh yeah, that feeds them to rats and is the rat cage. I did do the comic book fan thing when he did the first trick arrow of taking the thing off to knock the guy out. I did really go, oh.
Yeah. I should patent this.
Yeah, he was like, I should patent that.
Like it's like imagine this as a boxing glove.
It's supposed to be the boxing glove arrow. Well, and that's my thing. I was suspending my disbelief because he pulled back the arrow and shot it with a rock on it, and I was like, probably still went through that guy's head.
Was it a rock? I thought it was just the stick.
Was it just the stick?
I thought he just took the tip off and it was just a blunt.
It might have been that, but like even still, it's like
it definitely is still a piece of wood flying at high speeds. Yeah. Anything on a bunch of this?
I mean,
I've really taken the lead on the conversation. I apologize.
That's okay. The finale I thought was great. Those final 2 issues, and also seeing just Ollie really emerging as Green Arrow and just like always fighting for the little guy. I feel like that's, as a casual Green Arrow like reader, or I wouldn't say casual, but like has read and knows of Green Arrow, like you know that he always is fighting for the little guy. That's something you always hear. So having that mentioned, I'm just like, hey, yes, this is it. This is where it all started. Great origin. I thought it was a great book. Overall, my rating, I gave it a 3.5 out of 5.
3.5.
I thought it was solid. I thought it was a great origin. I feel like there's still more to the character to explore.
And we'll get there, definitely.
Yes, I thought it was a great groundwork, great, solid origin story.
Yeah, I mean, I feel very similar. I would rate it a little higher because I feel like this book feels like a textbook definition of how you could do an origin story for a character, because it doesn't try to do the like. It doesn't try to go heavy on the like, and this is why he wears green, and this is why he does this, and this is why he does this. It's like, no, here is a man that is going on a life-changing journey, and you are going to experience that with him, and I really like that. Yeah. Oh, and also, I did put last note that I appreciate that China White is still, till the very end, super comedically evil, and even to the point where Hackett's like, I gotta leave. I gotta get out of here. I gotta ditch this lady. And I'm just like, buddy, I'm sorry. It's a little too late on that one. Oliver is here, and he has strapped a flare to his arrow and is blowing things up. I'm sorry, pal. You're going to jail.
But he doesn't go to jail. I don't know. Like, I mean, kind of following what you guys have said, I really, I feel like this book really hit like just a crazy high. Like I would even say like 4.5 out of 5 on issue 4, which kind of like, I don't know, like my honestly my least favorite part about this book is the heroin dealing, slave owning bad people. I feel like they were not written amazingly, in my opinion.
But they were written like it was a comic book.
They were. But like you read that, and then the issue before is like bone chilling. Like, oh my god, this is the best origin I've ever gotten for Green Arrow. And then we go into that. So I think like,
what even was his origin before this? Was he just a guy?
Like, before this, it's also like Crash Landing on an Island, but like it's not as good. And also. Like, because Chuck Dixon wrote it, and Chuck Dixon hates Oliver Queen.
Okay, gotcha.
Like, Chuck Dixon is the guy who killed off Oliver Queen, by the way, because he didn't want to write a leftist.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We're going in swinging. This isn't about Chuck Dixon. This is about Andy Diggle. Thank you, Mr. Diggle.
Also not mentioned in this is the other part of his origin. His parents were mauled by lions.
Oh yeah, they were.
That's crazy.
To finish, I would say like a 3.7 for this, like a 3.75, something like that, like right in between that little sweet spot, because like the first 3 issues to me were like pretty great. Issue 4, fantastic, like probably like a 4 out of 5, maybe a 5.
That was a 5 to me.
Like it was so good, it was insane.
And then the action scene is good, but it's just action.
Exactly,
At the end,
exactly.
you know?
It's
Like
action.
But it's good action.
Like it is very satisfying and frenetic action.
Exactly. It's satisfying. It's satisfying, but like maybe more of like the actions of it, but not necessarily the story beats of it. Because then it's just kind of like, I think it wraps up really quick.
Oh yeah, that it just ends.
Exactly. Yeah. I think this book really would have benefited from like being an 8-issue.
I don't even know if I'd say that, because I don't really know how else you're supposed to wrap it up with, and that's the end. Like, I'll be honest, I feel like it ended where it did because there wasn't anything else to address.
Well, and I think that's maybe like, I don't know, like obviously hindsight is 20/20, you know, and like who am I? I've never written a comic book before, so I can't sit here and be like, and you guys should have done this and this and this and this and this, like, but I just it excites me reading this because I know that there are other creators that have read this and been inspired by it, and I would love to see where they take this mythos from and walk with, because there are parts of this that I loved, and I think that like there's no reason to talk about the negatives for me, because it's like, well, it's not bad, it's just like I didn't mind it.
There's like any like bad part of this book is sheerly just like the fact it is an origin story, and I know that it is supposed to be the groundwork, not the gold standard.
Exactly.
Yeah. Again, I chose it because it's a place to start.
I agree. Yep. And much like this podcast, it's a place to start.
Right.
And I will leave the floor to you, Nathaniel. Closing thoughts on the book. You chose it.
Yes, I actually love this book.
Yeah, well, I assume so.
It is a
Mr. Green Arrow Man.
The guy with the Green Arrow shirt.
A great shirt, by the way. It looks. I love that shirt. Yeah. You need to wear that more often. I think it's the only time I've seen you wear that shirt.
Yep. But yeah, I love the very the fast pace of this book. Because as we said before, it is paced like an action movie.
It's incredibly cinematic.
It could be a movie. It really could. Instead, they made it into a terrible CW show.
A god awful CW show. That was always bad.
No, yeah, but yeah,
but
bring us home, brother.
But it's also ends in a very good place of he is Green Arrow now. He arrives in Star City, and he's and he has a purpose now. And that purpose is to help out the little guy.
Yeah.
Because the little guy helped him out.
The little guy helped him out, so he's gonna help out the little guy in his never-ending battle against capitalism.
There you go. Well, I think that's a good note to end that discussion on. If you enjoyed reading Green Arrow Year 1, make sure to let us know in the comments.
I will respond to every one of them.
If you start picking fights, he will fight back. This dog do bite.
I have beefed with an old man on Discord.
I didn't think you would bring that up. It's true. He gets into constant arguments with a 60-year-old man on Discord.
All civil.
They're civil, but I think it's hilarious every time it happens.
But yes.
So, Christian.
Yes.
You unfortunately cannot be here next week.
Or the week after. I will be gone, for 2 weeks.
No. So, that means it's up to me or you.
Flip a coin.
I was about to say, do you want to rock, paper, scissors? Or
rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors, or flip a coin? If it's
rock, paper, scissors, best out of 3.
Yeah, best out of 3. All right, and that decides who picks the next book.
Okay.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Ah!
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh! Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh my goodness.
All right.
For the second book, I actually brought my physical copy for the pod. It's none other than Murder Falcon by Daniel Warren Johnson. This is one of my favorite books. I cannot wait for you guys to read it.
Do we have a copy in the store?
We have some on the way. They should be here.
On the way.
Because I kind of need a physical copy.
Yes.
Well, guess what?
They were currently on back order on Lunar Distribution, but I have some ordered, and they should be on the way here ASAP. But love this book. I cannot wait to talk about it. So ready for you guys to read it, and at home, find a way to read Murder Falcon. So
I'm excited. It is a Daniel Warren Johnson book I have not read.
I've also
my favorite.
It's okay. We're starting off with your favorite Daniel Warren Johnson.
Favorite.
It's probably my favorite.
We're gonna throw
Cancel all the military.
I know, right?
I'll find a way to be here.
I know.
That's gonna be it for today's episode. Thank you all for watching, and make sure read more comics.
Read more comics.
See ya.